It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, December the 4th. I'm Michael Groff. A cold front moves across the state today and tonight. That'll usher in some cooler and drier air finally into the state. It'll feel just a little bit more like it should for December, but the cool down will be short-lived. A ridge of high pressure builds off the west coast later this week into the weekend. Temperatures soaring well above average once more. And hey, what about the prospects of rain? I almost have to laugh at this point. It's been 103 days in a row since we've had measurable rain in Phoenix, and that does not look to change anytime soon. All right, let's talk about it as we go to the almanac from yesterday. 80 degrees, the high in the valley. We just missed a record high once again. Saturday, we hit 84 degrees, and that was good enough for a record after the record warm low temperature of 58. And outside right now here at 5:30 a.m., we're under mostly clear skies. We start the day out at 57 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 42, humidity 57%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning, 44, the cool spot at Fort McDowell, 52 in Maricopa, 53 Buckeye, 51 Litchfield Park. The water vapor satellite view, we've got a trough north of Arizona, and that's where all of the energy and dynamics will remain, but a surface cold front moves through here later. And in the northern plains, as we see on the watch warning map, that's where all the action is, from the eastern Rockies all the way out into parts of Wisconsin. Wind advisories, winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, even blizzard warnings, parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota. Meanwhile, dense fog advisories in the southeast U.S. again this morning. Wind advisories, Southern California and northwest Arizona as well. And some freeze warnings in sections of California, Nevada, Oregon. And on the convective outlook for today, a marginal risk of severe storms from around McAllister, Oklahoma, up through Hannibal, Missouri. And rainfall around here for the next 7 days. Forget about it. Nothing for us here in the valley. Maybe about a tenth to just under a quarter of an inch in far southeast Arizona. But we are going to stay dry. And we'll certainly talk about that as we get into the modeling right now. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. Here's the upper look at 18,000 feet. We've got a trough dragging across the southwest today. Down below that at the surface, there's our surface boundary over northern Arizona this morning, moving across the state this afternoon. Breezy to locally windy conditions, especially in northern Arizona, but even here in the valley, winds could gust to around 20 to 25 miles per hour. I wouldn't call it a windy day per se, but certainly breezy at times. Mostly sunny this morning, becoming partly sunny this afternoon as that cold front moves through. And highs today, mid and upper 70s. Tonight, mostly clear skies after some evening clouds. We should have lows mostly in the 40s to about 50. Now tomorrow, breezy north to northeast winds at times, again, gusting to around 20 miles per hour. The air mass will be significantly drier. Dew points are going to come way down. Highs in the upper 60s. We'll say around 67 to 70. Tuesday night and Wednesday, dry air, so temperatures will cool off nicely, but the only caveat to that will be the fact that we'll have some gusty winds in spots, which could keep overnight lows elevated. So the forecast is a little bit tricky, but for the most part, we'll keep lows in the 40s. Wednesday, again, mostly sunny, highs upper 60s to about 70. Thursday, lower 70s for the highs, with mostly sunny skies. And the dry air mass continues on Friday, highs in the low 70s. Saturday, low to mid 70s. Could be in the mid 70s again on Sunday. High pressure sits off the west coast. We are in a very anomalous high amplitude pattern with big troughing in the east and ridging out here in the west. That continues as we go out to a week from today, Monday, the 11th of December, again ridging off the west coast. And that's just a very dry look for us. No moisture, hardly any clouds to be found in this kind of a pattern, maybe just a few high clouds occasionally. Here's Tuesday, the 12th, and again, above average temperatures will continue and a very deep trough in the Great Lakes and all the way down to the Gulf Coast. So active weather in those areas, especially the Great Lakes in the Northeast, and very cold conditions. And that continues as we go to the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Wednesday the 13th. Troughing in the east, big ridge out here in the west, a 585 ridge off the west coast. So you know we are going to keep it very warm and very dry for the foreseeable future. All right, let's check the temperatures coming off the GFS ensemble through the period. And indeed, every one of the numbers that are shown here is above the normal for early to middle December. I have a feeling it'll be a little bit cooler than what's shown here tomorrow and maybe even into Wednesday. But overall, you get the idea. We're just not going to see any big cool downs all the way out through the middle part of the month. And Likely that will continue for quite a while. And of course, the prospects of rain, they just don't look very good at all. All right, that'll wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is going to come back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there and have a great Monday.